There's been a debate pretty much all the way from the midpoint in the summer till now on who's going to be the 2025 AL MVP. At this point, seeming to be either Cal Raleigh or Aaron Judge. Both are doing incredibly special things. I'm talking about downright historic stuff, while intermittently slumping on occasion as well. But it seems that Raleigh might be getting hot again after a somewhat slow start for him in the second half, and it's resulted in the big dumper breaking two records that were thought to be historically unapproachable, a full month before the season even ends. I'll get more into what those are later, but first let me take you through his performance in yesterday's game versus the A's, which got started fast for the veteran. Coming up in the first inning after a leadoff single from Randy Rosarena, and on a 0-1 count, crushing a heater into the second deck in left field, a 448-foot shot that left his bat at 111 miles an hour. This tied the all-time record for home runs in a single season by a primary catcher, with 2021 Salvador Perez, a mark that was thought to be relatively safe going forward for at least a number of years, considering how overall production from backstops has progressively gone down in the last couple decades, and guys just don't play as often as they used to when they're donning the tools of ignorance, making what Sal did a downright anomaly that seemed unlikely to be equaled anytime soon. But we wouldn't have to wait long for more fireworks, as Cal would come back up to the plate in the second inning, this time following an RBI double from Rosarena, and unloaded on the first pitch of his at-bat, taking an 84-mile-per-hour breaking ball to roughly the same spot as before, only with this one being slightly shorter, but still record-smashing, as it allowed him to pass Perez for that aforementioned mark I just detailed with more than 30 games left in the regular season, meaning we could easily see him blow past it entirely if he can stay healthy. But it also broke a separate record, one that had stood for 64 years, according to Sarah Langs on Twitter, which is the most multi-home run games from a switch hitter in a single season, with 9, surpassing Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle's previous total of 8. This, to me, is arguably as impressive, if not more so, than the first one, as in the whole of Major League Baseball history, we've seen a number of elite power-hitting switch hitters, guys like Mickey Mantle, Eddie Murray, Chipper Jones, or even a still active future Hall of Famer like Jose Ramirez, and none of them have managed to equal what Cal has done this year in this capacity. But to break both of the records I've mentioned, while it not even being September yet, this has to be one of the more impressive feats I've ever witnessed as a baseball fan, and it could be a very long time before we see anything else remotely like it. As for the rest of the game, the Mariners would crush the A's by a final score of 11-4, with all of their runs being scored by the third inning in this one, pushing them to just 2 games behind the division-leading Astros for first in the AL West. Also, before we go, I wanted to share with you one of the cutest moments of the entire 2025 season as well that actually happened earlier in this game, when they had a guest kid broadcaster in to call a couple plays, and wouldn't you know it, this happened.
Jacob Wilson, number 5. Hit out into left field.
Russell, what are we doing?
Why?
Just knowing that little dude must have thoroughly enjoyed the rest of the contest makes this game seem even cooler to me. Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.